Hi guys, so it's getting into the middle of June and I just wanted to give you an update on where we are with the aquaponics system. So what we've done is we've cycled the system through. It's gone through a number of weeks. It seems to be settling down, and we've got the nitrite and the nitrate levels at a good level, and the plant seems to be doing okay. The fish, we have two types of fish that we've been running the system with. We had some trout and we've got some koi in there. Now the trout weren't so happy because the water wasn't going fast enough for them, I think, so they didn't seem to be doing that well. So we've got rid of the trout now, and then we'll have a look at that again another day and see about maybe getting some trout in. But the koi certainly seems to be loving the conditions, and they're certainly producing enough nutrients. So let me show you what they're doing. So if I take the lid off the koi, hopefully we can see these little fellas swimming around nicely. So in here, there we go. We've got about 20 koi in there, including a ghost koi somewhere. But there we go, in the middle there. So there seems to be a really nice environment for them, nice and clear water. You can see just a little bit of algae growth just at the bottom and at the sides there. So that all seems to be coming fairly clean, and they're keeping nice and happy. Got the solids lifting overflow on the side there, and that's working lovely, and it's all coming through. All the pipework is coming out of the tank, so it seems to be working lovely, so that's working like a treat. It's all 2-inch pipe going through the radial flow filter there, and then goes onto the biofilter, and then comes down and into the sump. Now with the sump we've put a cover on this just to make it a little bit safer for children about and such like, and animals. Don't want anyone falling into there. And then if we go next door, so come out of the tunnel where the fish are and go into the greenhouse. Now we've got a little bit of an issue here. So we have the canal that's got all of the plants in there, which will be floating on the top there. So we've got deep water culture, and unfortunately, if you can see down the sides here, it's slipped quite considerably. So the actual sides have moved away from the floats, the rafts on top there, and we now have probably 4-5 inch gap down the sides, and that's simply because the sides, made of wood, have just bowed out. So across the bottom of these connectors, so where you've got these connectors going up the sides here, from the bottom you can just see a bolt in there. So that goes into a piece of wood that goes all the way across underneath, and from one side to the other it's bolted together, and obviously the pressure of the water is too much for the big coach screws that are in there. So what I've done is I've just been to a local welding company, and what I've done is I've just got some rods, and they've just welded on some threaded ends for me. So with some washers and some nuts, I'm going to have to drill through the sides and actually make some new connectors out of steel rather than the wooden ones. But, so that's the job for the weekend. Now it's been 30 degrees last couple of days. I had a thunderstorm last night and it's dropped down to 22 degrees, but obviously inside the glass house it's still well over 30 degrees, so we'll have to wait till the sun goes down before thinking about doing that. And you can see that the plants here not got as many nutrients as we'd like at the moment, so they're a little bit yellow and not getting enough. But the tomatoes down the side in the suspended pot deep water hydroponics, they've loved it. So we've had loads and loads and loads of crop off them, and there's just a few tomatoes left. They'll continue to grow and keep us going through the final weeks of the summer. But yeah, from that point of view, systems circulating, going very well, but certainly with the fact that this has popped its size a little bit, do need to do some maintenance now. The part that we added onto the system was the zigzags with the water running out of the deep water up to the top, zigzagging down and then going back into the deep water before that continued back to the sump. Now that has worked remarkably well, and we've got a whole load of strawberries off here. We've had nice crop off there. They were early strawberries, so we've got lots of fruit off there that we've already eaten, and now they're getting towards perhaps the end of their season, and we'll need to replace these with some other plants, but that has worked remarkably well. So all in all, very happy with the system. The beds are doing well. The raft needs a little bit of repairs, you know, for the deep water culture. But yeah, all in all, definitely a great system, and give you another update soon. Okay, thanks very much, guys.